that ball.
Rambo Radio with your host, Jen T.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
I'm fucking coming for you.
Now I feel poo coming out of my bum. Yeah, it's a lot right now. Yeah, it's a lot.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at Jen T523. It's time, friends. The time has come to say goodbye. Goodbye, 2024, you son of a bitch. This is the end. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I mean, New Year's Eve is here. We're here. But I'm already like, is it time for 2025? Is it Christmas 2025 again? Can we just go right to 2026? Don't make me do this. Oh, damn it. My only priority is to go to Manchester and go to Oasis. And then after that, I don't give a shit. Dear God Almighty. Surviving, not thriving. My shoulder is definitely better than it was last week. So that's a plus, but it's still fucked. So I finally got an appointment with the proper medical professional, not myself and not Dr. YouTube and WebMD and definitely not urgent care, because what the fuck? I mean, urgent care is like a step above Google, right? Like, this can't be good. My boss was like, why didn't you just go to urgent care and have somebody pop your shoulder in? And I was like, have you ever gone to the hospital during the holidays? Sorry to say, but there are no good doctors during the holidays because they're on holiday. Only people that are left are the little first-year students, maybe like 10 nurses. The nurses are cool. Nurses are good. But I don't want some first-year med doctor touching my shoulder right now. Don't fuck up my shit more, okay? Damn it. So I had to wait a whole 10 days for a professional appointment, but I got it as a emergency. And I am thoroughly excited. I cannot wait to turn this podcast off and go seek medical attention. It's only been 10 days with a dislocated shoulder. Damn it. Okay. I know what you're thinking, like, hey, that's kind of crazy that you would just go that long. But last time I fucked up my other shoulder 2 years ago, and it took me a year. I didn't go to no professional. I rehabbed it myself. It took a year. I mean, obviously I didn't take any training days off, but it took a year to heal. So this time I'm like, no. We don't got a year to wait, Jack. I need you to work your medical magic and get me back. Instead of my own rehabilitation that took a year, how about you, medical professional, fix my shoulder? And, it should be good in a couple days, maybe another 2 weeks. But I'm not waiting no year to feel better. I can't do it. I did it with one shoulder. I'm not fucking doing it again. I cannot do that. So we're going to go get it fixed as soon as I hit stop on this podcast. I am going to receive medical attention. Okay. I have some wonderful news to bring for you guys. We had another person quit. And I just presume, that we're about to find, not only did we have another person quit, I'm just catching a vibe. I'm just, sticking my finger in the air to see where the wind is blowing, and I think someone's gonna get fired soon. Yo, and I've told y'all, it is motherfucking impossible. It is damn near impossible to get fired from my job. I mean, you could literally hold somebody's kids in the basement, and you still won't get fired. I mean, we've got some terrible people working for the company, and they still haven't been fired. They do a terrible job. On purpose, they deliberately fuck up the system. They fuck shit up. They deliberately mismanage things and let things completely just fall into disarray. And they still have a job. But this individual, God bless her little heart. But she, like the last young lady, have a nasty little problem of calling off. And unfortunately, there's only so much calling off that my work is going to put up with. And then you going to get the axe, girl. So I don't know who's going to hear this and tell you. Or maybe you listen. I doubt you do. Because you're a young woman and I am an old-ass lady. And, young ladies don't listen to old-ass ladies. You're about to get fired. There's like an 85% chance. I mean, I haven't heard them say her name, but they have mentioned this woman's description. And it's you, bitch. You're gonna get fired. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I hate to say this, but maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want to get fired because you already probably got another job or something going on. People just don't do dumb stuff without a plan. Unlike the last girl that got fired. Old girl did not have a plan. Old girl didn't even know what day it was. She didn't know what hit her. So, I hope they don't fire this girl because she cool. Sweet girl. But she just keeps calling off. I mean, girl, you gotta show up to work, mommy. Even if you just pretend. You don't even have to do shit. There are plenty of people who work with the company for 20 plus years, as long as I've worked there, maybe even longer, that don't do shit. They make things worse. They still have a job. You just have to pretend like you care or look like you care, and you're good. You're solid. Okay? This girl can't even be bothered to show up. She can't even be bothered to show up. This is some crazy ass shit. But back to the lady who did quit. She wanted to stay. And what's sad is she was a sweet lady. Spoke a Spanish. Si habla muy poquito. Spoke a Spanish. And was helpful. Her attendance was all right. She called off sometime, but she had kids. You get a pass. So you calling off. You got kids. Psh, do what you need to do, player. I ain't stopping you. But it was just the fact that it's the holidays. You gotta work with people, okay? And the job that we have, we're only closed 3 times a year. You fucks. You goofies. You can't work with this woman. She asked for some time off and they couldn't give it to her. And she was like, hey, I need this time off. And then the response was, maybe this isn't the place for you. And then, what did she do? She goes to interview at her job, and her new job tells her, "This is the place for you." And she come back and go, "I quit." God damn it. How the fuck do we do this every time? We get somebody who speaks Spanish. We get a good employee. We get a good employee who speaks Spanish. That's 2 good employees in one. And you fuck them over. You fuck them over. As I predict, you hear it here first. The prediction for 2025 is more people will be quitting. Simply because, unfortunately, a certain manager will be back, and, God bless her, sweet lady. I don't know. People can't work with her. I'm trying to be respectful because the homie is the husband. So, and I love him to pieces. I get it. Some people are, some people can work with people, some people can't. Okay. And I get it. There's a certain standard of excellence here. As I start laughing, certain standard of excellence at work. There is a certain standard of excellence, and if it is not upheld, there will be hell to pay. So, like I said, I feel, if I was a manager, if I would have accepted the role that I politely declined many, many times ago, you have to be able to work with people. Yes, you've got other managers after you. If, you're a manager at this level and you got other bosses over you. I get it. You gotta take care of business. You gotta represent the company. There's a lot at stake. Whoop-de fucking whoop. Okay. But also, it's a motherfucking grocery store. We ain't open heart surgeons. And I think if you want to maintain the image that, we're a happy, family, wholesome, health food store, we love organic things, non-GMO, cage-free, raw milk, duck eggs, venison, chicken feet, okra, collard greens, organic, fresh vegan sandwiches, organic cold-pressed juice. You're trying to represent all these things, but behind the scenes, you're treating your fucking employees like dog shit. Well, it's just not going to end well. So, I just, these are just the things I see, okay? It is my opinion, of course. Let me just make that very clear. I just see this certain style of management when, because things have been, for the most part, with the exception of a couple of people quitting and, things kind of falling apart. For the most part, people were happy. We're happy. We're not being dictated to, if you will. And I know when the regular regime resumes back in control, I just have a feeling that people aren't going to put up with that. And like I said, as a manager, I feel like you need to work with people. You've got to listen to people, because if you keep your workers happy, then they'll want to work for you. And I'm not saying like as a personal thing, as they'll like coming to work. They'll like doing their job. You don't got to like each other to get the job done. But I just know that people will be motivated to work when they feel appreciated. This ain't rocket science. So the regime, what it reminds me of, the regime. It reminds me of, when fucking Vince McMahon come down the ramp. No chance. Got what you got. You got no chance. No chance in hell. I would say that my job is a lot like working for the WWE. But there is tons of shit. Physical shit. Metaphorical shit. Just shit. But I would like to, just appreciate the people that I work with, that I see working hard, trying their best, trying to get through. And the looks on their faces when the second they find a new job, they're like, I'm out of here. I'm like, I don't blame you. I just feel like 2025, we're going to have a whole motherfucking landslide of people hitting the old ejecto-cito. And, that's perfectly fine because until some lessons are learned that, if you treat people like shit, they ain't going to stay. If you don't pay people, they aren't going to stay. Tale as old as time. But, I think it's time. We have waited long enough for customers of the week. So, this week, oh, I had to help a raw milk guy. And the scoop with the raw milk is, I'm on two sides of the coin here. Supposedly there's some kind of bird flu going on, whoop the fucking whoop. And I'm also on the other side of the coin where this is some weird thing that the government doesn't want you to have raw milk. For what reason, I do not know. It's a money thing because clearly the government doesn't give a fuck about your body or your family or anything that's going on, your safety. So why the hell are you getting involved with raw milk? So it's either one of two things again, bird flu, allegedly, or Uncle Sam just trying to control things. So whatever. Whoop-de fucking whoop. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Drink raw milk. I don't care. Okay. I use water in my protein shakes. Okay. I don't give a shit about milk. Okay. I only care about milk one time a year, and that's Christmas for eggnog. That's it. I don't care about milk any other time. Okay. You love cow titty. God bless you. Okay. I love ice cream. Okay. I've also had almond ice cream. It ain't that bad, but still. I don't drink milk like some of y'all white people like to. And that's okay. No judgments here, but damn. Yo, y'all love milk. So anyway, I had to help raw milk guy, and he calls up. And obviously it's been 3 weeks. Nobody, and I mean nobody. I mean nobody. No fucking store in Southern California. No store. Don't believe me? Don't believe me? Call them. No motherfucking store in California has raw milk. Not one. Not one. When this is published on 12/31/2024, the last day of 2024, there will be no raw milk. There will be no raw milk. For another, I'm predicting at least another 2 to 4 weeks minimum. Gone. This rato calls. Hello. I'm checking to see in the stock of. I want to get some raw milk. And I was like, bro, where the fuck you been at? Nobody in the state of Southern California, unless you have a fucking cow, you have access to a goddamn cow, nobody has got raw milk for you to fucking buy. Not one. It's been 3 weeks. Not one. Is the raw milk delivered yet? What day does the raw milk deliver? No day, sir. We don't have any raw milk. But it's been longer than 10 days. California agriculture can only quarantine raw milk for 10 days. Where's the raw milk? I'm like, motherfucker, I work at a health food store. I sell vitamins. The phone rings in the vitamin department. You want to talk to the dairy manager about fucking milk? Call back tomorrow. It's late. Business hours are over for regular ass people who do things. We in bed, okay? After 5 o'clock, you're out of luck, okay? You want to get things done, you worried about your raw milk, you call at 7:59, okay? That way we don't answer and you can hang up and call again at 8 o'clock and we'll answer. That's impossible. California agriculture is only allowed to quarantine the raw milk for 10 days. Where's your raw milk? How come you don't have any raw milk? And I said, sir, we don't have any raw milk. We don't know when it's coming back. I heard that one of the major raw milk producers in the state is done. They financially cannot come back from this raw milk fiasco. All of their raw milk got seized. All of their shit is being held by CalAg. And they are in court trying to get their shit back. So how are you? Let me explain this to you, sir. Oh, that's not possible. That's not possible. Governor Jerry Brown, President Carter. He started naming off some motherfucking shit to me. I'm like, bitch, what the hell is this? Is this C-SPAN? What the fuck are we doing, sir? I make a little over minimum wage, which is shit in California. You want to sit here and recite what Congressman fucking Brown, fucking Joe Brown, fucking Jimmy Carter, who's dead? God rest his soul. You want to, Kennedy, Bob Kennedy? I said, sir, I love Kennedy. There's no fucking raw milk. But Kennedy, 2 weeks. President Trump's gonna be inaugurated and Kennedy's in charge of the FDA. Whoop-de-fucking-whoop. I was like, and again, sir, we don't have any raw milk. There won't be any raw milk. And we suspect that the Raw Farm brand is toast. Okay? There is no way. How can you have a business when all of your shit has been quarantined by the government? Okay? So let's do the math. Y'all were selling your little raw milk gallons. I think it was like $20 for a gallon. Something preposterous. Y'all selling your little raw milk for $20 a gallon, right? And you're selling it in how many fucking stores? Count how many Whole Foods there are in California alone. Whole Food, Amazon Fresh, Sprouts. Fucking, there are not that many at my places, but that's 4 locations right there. No, excuse me, that's 3 because we closed the other one. Goodbye, Chino. We got 3 of my stores, 3 of my works. If every one of them motherfuckers had, I don't know, let's say they had $3,500 worth of milk that they ordered, right? So do the math. If your ass is out $3,500 per store, how many fucking organic, mom and pop, big dog, organic stores that sell raw milk? Go on ahead and count how many stores that sell that shit. And you ain't making your sales. How are you supposed to stay in business? You ain't making money, Jack. The maths ain't mathin', sir. He's like, no. You don't understand. Congressman Bobby Brown said we're supposed to have raw milk. It's our God-given right. I'm like, bitch, show me. Motherfucker, I've been to Washington, D.C. several times. Show me in the Constitution where it's your God-given right to have raw milk. This motherfucker trying to quote the Constitution to me. I'm like, bitch, I have seen the physical Constitution, and there ain't nowhere in there that says you have a God-given right to raw milk. Kennedy, Trump's taking over in 2 weeks, and Kennedy's in charge of the FDA, and we're supposed to get our raw milk. Hey, awesome. Hey, pal, great. God bless you and your raw milk. It ain't fucking here. It's not here today. It won't be here tomorrow. And probably not next week. But, it's our God-given right. And we're supposed to, they put it in law that we are supposed to have access to raw milk. I'm sorry. A law that says you're supposed to have access to raw milk? Oh, I see how you can uphold that law, sir. Go buy a cow. You want raw milk? Buy a cow. You don't want to buy the cow? Maybe sneak on to the fucking farm somewhere you see. Go over where the little Scientology gold base is at. There's a bunch of farms over there. I'm sure you can get some raw milk. I was like, what the fuck? God give it right. It's supposed to be in the Constitution. They put in a law we have access. We're supposed to have access to the raw milk. I have never seen or heard a grown-ass man so upset about cow titty milk as I heard on the phone today. And I'm like, not having it. Nope. I was like, sir, you got a problem? Talk to the dairy manager. He ain't here. Call back during regular business hours. Goodbye. Click. But Trump, but Kennedy. And I said, sir, I love Kennedy. I'm glad you voted for him. So did I. However, that does not change the fact that we don't have any raw milk today. We won't have a raw milk delivered tomorrow and not next week. And Raw Farms is probably going to go out of business. And people won't be able to comprehend that. Well, but, okay, you're supposed to have access to raw milk. And I was like, says who? Says who? I was like, this is a business, sir. We will sell what we have. And if we can't get it, we can't get it. What the fuck? There's an Australian brand that you're supposed to have that's raw milk. I said, sir, we don't have any raw milk. None. 0. 9. Niet. What other language would you like me to tell you in? I was on the phone and people were looking at me. I had that fucking Orenishi look on my face. I was like, Charlie Branson, Antemadeo. Beat it, Charlie Brown. I was like, what the fuck? Listen to what you're saying, dude. He's like, we're going to... I said, sir, I'm not saying you're not going to have access to raw milk. I am saying that this particular brand, which is one of the largest brands that sells raw milk in California, in the state of California, up and down from fucking Chico, Eureka, Paradise to fucking Tijuana. No more raw milk. It's done. This brand is fucking done. By the time they get all tied up from their court cases, they can't make up for lost sales, bitch. They got to come back as something else. They're going to come back as something else, clearly. And then secondly, because of all the fucking lawsuits and bird flus and whatever the fuck going on, my store has to have insurance to sell that fucking milk. We can't even afford the insurance to sell you the fucking milk that is your God-given right to have. I was like, anything else, sir? Well, you're going to see. And I'm like, please, by all means, I would love it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Oh, they did this before. Yes, sir, I'm fully aware. I've worked here for 21 years, and there's always something going on with your little stanky-ass raw milk that y'all want to drink. Go for it. It don't even taste good. It don't taste good, okay? I like regular ass milk. I don't care if it's been heated. It's only for a second. Flesh, pasteurization, flesh, to kill the bugs. If you want to drink raw milk, go for it. I don't give a shit. If you want whatever E. coli or flesh-eating bacteria or fucking what's the prions, go for it, man. Do you, boo-boo. About to be 2025 and it's live. And if you want to drink milk with bugs in it, go for it. Because it's your God-given right, damn it. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Leave me the hell alone. I will mix water in my protein shake with fruit, and it tastes just fine. You don't need milk. You don't need cow titty. You don't need it. Y'all are addicted to cow titty. That's what we need to talk about. Something's wrong with your medulla oblongata. Oh, man, the level of rabidness that these raw milkers have is just crazy. I'm like, yo. And if you're so hip on the game, like if you're so evolved and you know that raw milk's the best, why aren't you prepared? Because this has happened before, time and time again. Why aren't you prepared? Why don't you just have a farm? Why don't you have a cow in your backyard? Why don't you know somebody who has a cow? Why aren't you prepared? I'm more mad that you are not fully prepared for this kind of thing. You guys are so anti-establishment. Then why would you even rely on this establishment to get your anti-establishment products? Make it your damn self. Then, of course, what customer of the week couldn't be any more complete than a phone call from our beloved Tony Pepperoni. The 11th hour struck. And I said, man, it's been a minute. This motherfucker's dead. Not that I would wish him to be dead, but just I thought, for somebody who's so starved for attention, he hasn't called in ages. And then just like that, I have manifested a phone call from Tony Pepperoni. And I said, God damn it. Why couldn't I have manifested the winning numbers for the $1 billion lottery so I can get the fuck up out of here? Instead, I manifested Tony Pepperoni to call my work. And as any illegal phone conversation would be played on my show, you are in for a treat. Because whatever happens, if this guy sues me, or I guess I could go to jail allegedly for playing a phone call and not disclosing that I'm recording it. Fuck this guy. I mean, all the shit I gotta put up with. Fuck that guy. Do what you gotta do, Uncle Sam. You gonna lock me up with a raw milk? Anyhow, without further ado, here's a phone call from Tony Pepperoni.
Yeah. You look at me, I look like I'm on steroids or something, and that shit gave me super, but it only worked for 2 cycles. After every 8 to 10 weeks, it says, I stopped bodybuilding anyway. I've done it my whole life and take 1 to 2 weeks off. On the first, I start working out again. That'll be 11 days I took off straight. That way you replace all your glycogen stores, micro tears get a chance to repair. I've always done that. You come back stronger. But it's like, same thing. It even said on one of the containers of creatine, and the studies found that it doesn't work as good. Your body gets used to it. That's why they're saying to up the dose to 10 grams. I see guys on YouTube that are my age doing it. They look phenomenal for their age, but those are the ones that can end up getting a side effect or something like that if they're taking too much. It says the side effects that it's showing, it says if it's taken in high doses is what it says.
So,
but still, you want to hydrate when you're taking that stuff, because basically it's just water's going into your cells. That's what gives you that bloated up look anyway, right?
Yeah, and it says potential side effects
So keep it. Yes, sir?
Yeah, so the potential side effects, not saying you, but potential side effects that people have experienced are kidney stones, weight gain, bloating, dehydration, hair loss, cramps,
I gained weight too.
and digestive
But
upset.
after a couple weeks, it went away just like that. I think it was just the water that built up in my system.
Yeah,
You see what I'm getting at?
yeah. So there is a possibility. You just want to make sure that you just listen to your body and make sure that you're not experiencing any of these side effects.
Oh shit! Because I could have went to the doctor the first time I took it. It worked so good, and my knees, for some reason, they looked like I had water bags around them. I freaked out, and it's like that's one of the side effects of it. You know what I mean? But in a couple days, it went away. It was the water that was flooding, during that loading phase to take so many grams 3 times a day or whatever. Maybe this time I won't. I'll just take it for cognitive function, and I'll do the slow loading instead of that massive loading or whatever. And I'll just use it for, like the doctor said, 3 grams instead of 5. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 3 to 5 grams daily. Yeah.
Okay, then that's the preferred amount anyway. Be safe, right? It sounds like you wouldn't take it yourself.
No, I take it.
You're pretty healthy.
No, I take it. I just take the 3 grams a day.
You take it yourself, but you don't do the loading thing? Do you work out too and all that stuff?
Yes, sir.
You work out with weights and everything too, huh?
Yes.
But you notice it doesn't work after a while. That's why you have to keep upping it, just like anything else. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Your body gets used to it.
Yeah.
You notice that too?
Yeah.
You notice that too. That's why I haven't taken it for a couple months now. It'll probably work again, but I'm not going to do that loading phase. I think that might put strain on your kidneys because of my body flooded with water. I told you what happened to my knees. I had like bags around them. The swelling?
Yeah.
Okay, so then just start out with 3 grams and just take that during my next cycle of 8 to 10 weeks of bodybuilding, the Mike Menser routine, old school.
Yeah.
You work out half your body one day, next day you take off, next day you work the other half, next day off, that way you never overtrain. That's the best routine I've found. Mike Menser, remember he went up against Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
All them guys, they were not natural though. But I look like them, and it's like they call me a mesomorph. They always called me. That's the body type that you put on muscle quick. The body. But anyway, okay. Well then, just be careful, right?
Yes.
Because I found out I can do without that stuff, and I'm doing puzzles, and on the YouTube those. To pick out the difference, find 3 differences and 2 pictures within so many seconds. And I'm good at all that shit. You want to keep your mind stimulated too. It's a muscle also, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so take it, but then you're only taking the 3 grams yourself, not 5?
No, just 3 grams.
And you just take it while you're working out. I got you. I mean, you take it every day, whether you're working out or not, right?
Yeah, just 3 grams.
Okay, 3 grams. I'm going to do that. That's what the doctor recommended, too. That's funny. I had high cholesterol, and he wanted to push his drug, but he told me not to take creatine, how bad it was. But the shit that he tried to give me, the statin it's called, you could die from that stuff, man. It caused all kinds of problems. And all I did was change my diet and stop eating so much meat. And he said that the statin I gave is really working, huh? And the way I am, I just tell the truth. I said, I threw that shit away. I just stopped eating so much meat. He didn't like that. I think they get kickbacks for selling their drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, good talking with you tonight. What was your name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Oh my God, I thought you were a guy. Your voice is kind of rough, huh?
Yes.
Have you got that before?
Yes.
But you take creatine.
Yes.
And you're a woman bodybuilder or something, or you just keep in shape?
Yes, so I lift weights and I also do strength training as well.
Well, lifting weights is strength training.
Strength training and also martial arts.
Martial arts?
Yes.
Oh, so then you're just into healthy and stuff like that, huh?
Yeah.
So that would be wise, Jennifer, right, you said?
Yes.
So that would be wise for me to go with the doctor, even though they don't know that much about it. I don't think they know more than you do, or we do. So just start taking 3 grams. There's cognitive benefits and stuff like that also, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm going to start doing 3 grams. Just because I'm a guy, it doesn't make a difference, correct?
Correct.
We don't need more or anything like that. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, it's showing 3 to 5 grams.
3 to 5, yeah, but you're recommending too that I only take 3.
It's up to you. I only do 3.
Look at, I'm strong enough as it is. The doctor asked me about, I'm 64 years old. He asked me if I take steroids when I took my shirt off for the physical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in good shape. It's worth it to work out your whole life. Good for you. You're doing that strength training too, and then cardio, right?
Yes.
I'm going to keep doing it. I don't want to die. I'm afraid to. Okay, good talking with you. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Holy shit, man. Okay, that was like 7 minutes long and change. And that was only half of the conversation that I recorded. I had already been talking to him more, and I thought it was recording, and I thought I thought I hit record and it wasn't. I went, fuck! I missed some of the best, the golden moments of Tony Pepperoni. I'm a roofer, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm a blah, 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 blah. Bubba, we all know you don't shop at my work. He literally called at the start of the conversation and said, I am calling about a package I bought at Amazon. I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't Amazon, dude. Stop calling us and asking for advice. You don't even shop here. Fuck off. So in 2025, I am manifesting Tony Pepperoni actually shows up to my work. He don't fucking shop there. I already know where this fool lives. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. But he is radio gold, because who the hell would listen to this guy for half an hour? Unless you got paid like me. And I don't get paid enough, but I certainly will record it and play it for you. The guy is a complete nutter. Fucking Tony Pepperoni. Jesus Christ. Some current events. Well, Christmas Eve, you know, I had a wonderful Christmas Eve with the family. We got together and, Christmas Eve with the fam bam is always a treat, because you never know what you're going to get. And the Christmas Eve was just fantastic. So we go to my cousin's house, and when we arrive, we're looking for her husband. And my cousin go, so we had, invited everybody over, but we have a leak. So my husband had to turn the water off. And I went, you got 20 people here, and you ain't got, I can't wash my hands. I can't go to the bathroom. Yo, what the fuck? I was like, ooh, now this is going to be a swell Christmas. So obviously my cousin's husband is just upset, just pissed off. Honey, where are my keys? I need to go to the store to get a part. So he goes to Home Depot. This is Christmas Eve. It's like 5 o'clock. Home Depot's closed. He's like, shit. Going to Walmart. No signs up. Walmart. Closed early also. And there's a line of people. And they're pissed off too. They're like, there was no notice. They had no hours. They didn't say they're closing early for Christmas Eve. It's fucking Christmas Eve, Jack. It's fucking Christmas Eve. Everybody closes early on Christmas Eve. Nobody's staying open late. People want to go home to their family. But people aren't expecting a leak from the upstairs bathroom either. So, one of my cousins is like, fuck this. I'm getting a bucket. We're like, no, what? No, don't go to the bathroom in a bucket. He's like, no. I'm going to get pool water and put it in the toilet. And he's like, oh, okay. So he goes out to go get pool water and put it in the toilet. And his first trip, he's got 2 kids. The first trip, he was successful. Brought the water in, no problem. Second trip to the pool, he spilt some of the water, quite a bit amount of water actually, in the kitchen. And so my cousin comes from downstairs, my cousin comes back from the store and goes, all the stores are closed. I couldn't get the part. And then he steps in the water and goes, what the fuck? God damn it. Where'd all this water come from? We're like, no. Relax. Somebody spilled water with a bucket. A bucket? Well, where'd the water full of bucket come from? And then my cousin goes, well, the kids need to go to the bathroom. So I just took pool water and put it in the toilet. This was quickly turning into a bad episode of Survivor Fast, man. And then my little cousin, little cousin comes in, and she's the coolest. I just think that she's got some things she knows to sort out with her life. Nobody's life is perfect. She's a young lady, but the one thing that is so important, I don't care what you do after, but you gotta graduate high school. That is like, you must, okay? Not too many successful people. There's some, but not a whole lot. A very small community of people who dropped out of high school and made it, okay? Made it to the big time. Made it to be a big boss. Not saying you're rich, but you're successful, you're on your own, you're independent. I'm going to need you to finish high school, because when you finish high school, that shows you gave a shit. It's not about what your grade is. It's that you got the diploma or that GED to show your employer or your future business partner that you gave a shit enough when you were a kid to finish high school. Okay? After that, it's all over. But old girl has yet to have completed that. So, and time is flying by. Okay, we had this conversation last Christmas, I believe. Mommy, finish high school. Take your GED, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, but finish, okay? And obviously she got some things going on in her life. Who doesn't? But the important thing is that we finish high school. Afterwards, do whatever the fuck you want. Except fentanyl. I'm gonna have a problem. So anyway, she come in the room and she goes, guys, I'm so sad. And we're like, what's going on? What's going on? And so everyone is listening. This is the one occasion everyone is listening. 20 people have stopped talking and they're listening. And she goes, well, I'm just really sad. My boyfriend, he dumped me. And we're like, oh, that's terrible. And she goes, and he told me he gay. And everybody started laughing. They're like, bah! Everybody was busting up. And then they're like, and I was like, wait. And she's all sad. And I was like, whoa. I said, we're sorry. We're sad for you. But it's also funny that he gay. He left you. She's like, I know. I mean, I'm happy that he found himself. But, could you have told me a month ago? We were together for a month. And she starts getting all emotional. And I just started busting up. Me and my other cousin were like, what the fuck? A month? And then her auntie come in the room, my cousin. She goes, girl, you need to get over that shit. He gay. And I was like, ooh, damn. Girl, he waited a month to tell you? maybe he's just saying he gay. And he not really gay. He just don't want to date you. And she's like, this is the third boyfriend I've had. And they've all been gay. I was like, ooh, damn, girl. I know I'm great for them, but I'm starting to think it's me. And I was like, girl, you are 18 years old. You are a straight woman who is 18 years old. You're attractive. You have the world by the balls. All these little gay boyfriends you got, they could be friends and help you find a nice man. And hopefully they won't steal him. But I said, sitting there, getting all uppity about it, worrying about it, I said, it's not your journey. Move on. What somebody else is doing is none of your business. Every lady I've ever been with had a man before me and after me. And I used to think, oh, shit, it's me. They went back to men's. And then I went, wait a minute. Y'all was dating men's before me. So technically you weren't a lesbian. You was a bisexuality. And the bisexualities. Nobody likes those. Oh, in all seriousness, love who you want to love, but in my case, I would just prefer to date a woman who likes women, and if we break up, you're gonna go to another woman. I would prefer this scenario very much. Oh, damn. But she was just all in her feels, cutting her little piece of ham or whatever. And I was like, girl, it's not about you. It's not about you. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Finish high school. You got bigger things to worry about, Jack. Finish high school because nobody's going to take you fucking seriously if you don't. When I think about my mom, my dad's mom, I think she got lucky and made it to the third grade. Grandma made it to the third grade in Jamaica. So it was like a privilege. It was an honor for my dad or my uncle to finish high school, get educated. So in education, in a certain instances, is important. So, and we're definitely getting an education here as far as, this is the third boyfriend my cousin's had that is a gay man. Stop thinking you're going to meet the man of your dreams at a gay club. Oh, man. And then, Christmas Day rolls around and I don't know how this happens, but every Christmas Day, we're in front of the TV watching basketball, which I so desperately love. And Christmas Day, there's games all day. I mean, all fucking day games. I'm in heaven. And my dad, right away, first conversation. Merry Christmas. Jenny, where are the white people who play basketball? I'm like, what? I was like, racist. He's like, no, I just don't see any white people playing basketball. And I was like, Dad, they're there. You just got to open your eyes and not worry about it. Just pick a side on the screen, either the team on the left or the team on the right, and then just root for them. Don't worry about who's white, who's black, who's Asian. Don't worry about none of that stuff, okay? We're just here for the love of the game. And he goes, what about the Ball brothers? I was like, I don't know, Dad. Let's ask Bacardi B. Oh, Jesus. My dad's obsession with black people who look white is just extraordinary. He's like, look at all of these ugly tattoos he has. What are they saying? What is on LeBron's arm? He is too dark to read his tattoos. And I was like, well, I think the tattoos are his and belong to LeBron, and we'll let LeBron figure it out. Watch the game. Oh, man. And then, of course, I got the lecture because This kind of tripped me out. This shook me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. My dad was trying to give me a lecture like, Jenny, you are driving too much. How many miles on your car? And I said, I'm almost at 5,000 miles. The insurance man is tracking you. You must stop driving. You need to be more choosy about where you go, Jenny. Okay? You are the captain of the ship, and I'm telling you that you need to stop driving so much. And I was like, stop driving where? I said, I go to work. I go to the gym. The gym is 4 miles away from my job. Okay, that's fine. But what about all this excess driving you're doing? Going to LA here, going to LA there. And I said, Dad, we have fucking family who live there. There are things to do in LA there. I'm going to go to LA. I'm not going to stay in no shits Bernardino. I'm going to go have fun with my fucking family and do things. Okay? He's like, Jenny, I'm just telling you, you are in charge. You are the captain, and I need you to pull the ship back and stay home. You're running up the miles too much. And I was like, I'm sorry. Do you pay my insurance? He goes, no, Jenny, but they're going to raise your rate for driving too much, Jenny. I'm telling you. And I said, I get that. I said, Dad, they raised my rate with me driving hardly anywhere last year. It's California. Everything's fucking expensive. Might as well fucking enjoy yourself because you're going to the poorhouse, okay? A life is meant to be lived. And I just thought to myself as he's trying to scold me, and I was just like, what did you say? He goes, Jenny, you're the captain of the ship and you need to steer the ship in the right direction. And I said, I'm the captain now. I am the captain now. And I said, thank you for your suggestion, but I am the captain now. And I said, if I am going to drive somewhere and visit my friends or my family or go to a concert or fucking drive my car off a fucking cliff, who gives a shit? It's my life. And I said, and my life is meant to be lived. I said, and everything just kind of flashed, over the last 11 years or so. Where I've been, where I've come from, the lowest of the low, the highest of the highest, I'm at the peak, man. I'm enjoying the view. Can we get higher? Let's try. Let's try and get higher. That's my thought. Because I've been so low, I already know it's important to keep climbing to the sky, to keep on trekking. And I'm like, man, why are you shaking me, bro? What is your deal? And I realized, you're 80 years old. The couple of homies you got left are at church. You already see them once a week. And that's what makes you happy. I don't like that. If I get a free moment, I'm going to drive to fucking LA. I'm going to drive to fucking Vegas. I'm going to drive to San Diego. I'm going to drive to Orange County and see my friends or see my family. Making memories. It doesn't matter what the fucking bill is. Look how much I paid at Disneyland for some fucking popcorn. Because little man's asked me for a popcorn, and I said, let me make your day, sir, and get you a fucking popcorn. $70. Holy shit. Give me them stupid buckets. $234 to get in, to make memories with my cousins. I did it. Did I want to? Did I want to spend that fucking money I don't have? No, but I did it anyway. And it was worth it. My dad does not see it this way. Jenny, you must stay home. You must stay home. Play it safe. Stay home. I'm like, dog, that is not a life to be lived, sir. I'm sorry. Moping around the house, being grouchy with moms and me and my brother and my sister, that is not a life I desire to live, sir. You are living that for me. I am going to live this life for you. I like to have fun. I like to hang out with my friends. I like to tech. Sure, I like to stay home sometimes because I'm broke as fuck. But also, I'm like, you know what? A life is meant to be lived. I'm posting different things that I try on YouTube, different foods I eat, places I go, things I see, and I'm having fun. And I had some fucking Momo with an American flag emoji, no face, some coward on the internet, some schizo, some fatty boomba, some lezzy, some batty boy. Tell me in the comments, nah, fam, this ain't the music. Nah, fam, this is the fa. Good for fucking you. We all have lives to be lived. And if you think sitting in my comments and bashing me or saying negative things is a life you're going to live, well, God bless you. I don't want that life. That is not a life to be lived for me. I like spending time with people, having laughs, experiencing new things. I'm so excited because this summer trip to England is going to be one of the biggest things I do in my life again. I mean, I can't recall of anything bigger than this. Leaving my motherfucking country and going to a whole nother place that I don't know, but I kind of know. And I'm going to go have fun. I'm just praying I don't get pickpocketed. But I know I'm going to have fun. That's all I fucking care about. I'm going to spend time with my friend. I'm going to have lots of fun. I'm going to make friends. I'm going to see my friends that live over there. I'm going to have fun. I just don't understand how my father does not understand this. I'm like, yo, you're 80 years old right now, my G. But remember when you were young and you had fun? Or maybe you didn't. Like, dog, that's sad. That's some sad ass shit that you think it's a good idea to just stay home and play it safe. Meanwhile, this was the dude who fucking took a risk and came to America and started a better life for himself because he knew if he stayed in Jamaica, he wasn't going to make it. He was not going to make it. Success drove him to leave his home and everything he knew and came to America. He risked it all for the biscuit. One time. Never again. I'm just like, dog, God bless you. Because obviously you've created a wonderful life for me, but the key word, that life is mine. And so I'm like, man, am I in the wrong? Maybe I should listen to my dad. Maybe I should stay home. And I was like, fuck that. I was like, sir, I am the captain now. I said that. I am the captain now. Look into my eyes. I am the captain now. And I said, he's like, you know what? I'm just not going to, Jenny, I am not going to say anything anymore because every time I say something, I get shut down. I don't want to say anything. That's why I don't talk. And I was like, no. You're misunderstanding what's happening here. I said, I'm not shutting you down for your ability to speak. I'm shutting down the fear that you're trying to impose on me, the anxiety you're trying to give to me. You keep that. I don't want it. Okay? What I can distinguish is that you are giving me suggestions. That's the problem. You think that I need to take your suggestions as law, but that's what they are just suggestions. This is what you would do. You don't pay my insurance. You don't pay my car note. You don't pay for the outings I go on. You don't pay for tires. You don't pay for rims. You don't pay for tent. You don't pay for gas. So the suggestion is free. It's my choice to take it or not. And I tell you that I appreciate your suggestion. However, the show must go on. And I have a life to live. Because God damn it, there was a time that I thought that I didn't deserve to live a life. Every single one of you that listens to this, I truly believe that you have a life to live. You have a life to live. And unless you're fucking robbing somebody, you're murdering somebody, you're raping somebody, you're stealing from somebody, you're causing harm, you're causing destruction, go live your life. If you want to drink raw milk, go ahead. You want to be Tony Pepperoni and just call a bunch of grocery stores because you're lonely? Go ahead. That's not a life that I would choose, but go ahead. I choose to experience different things, try things, learn jujitsu, go to concerts, and get my ass on a plane and go see something I haven't seen before. That's what I think a life for me is supposed to be. What I'm saying is a suggestion to you. You can do whatever you want. You want to stay at home with Netflix? Go for it. You want to be like my coworker who drank a 3-month-old espresso? Go for it. That motherfucker drank a 3-month-old espresso with milk in it. He didn't die. He didn't die. He made it to work. He shit himself, but he didn't die. All right, folks. I think I have just had enough of this. It's time for me to go to the doctor. My shoulder is pulsating to the beat of this very podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe to Rambo for Radio, RamboForRadio.com. Tell a friend, but only if they're cool, of course. No negative Nancys, no sensitive Sallys. We're just doing some cool ass radio. I'm trying to think, what else do I need to talk about? Oh, no motherfucking UFC again. So we try again next week. God damn it. My Saturdays have just been abysmal without UFC. I want to say it's been fucking 2 weeks. Absolute fucking travesty. I'm going insane without UFC. Hurry up, Uncle Dana. Put together some fucking fights. I am just beside myself. And so are my friends. We need UFC. What is happening? Surely you don't have 2 janitors that want to duke it out. I'll fight. You got $100? I'll fight. Rambo for Radio, RamboForRadio.com. Ouch, shit balls, my shoulder. Fuck. Okay, this is it. YouTube, Genty TV. Please. Get me the fuck out of here, 2025. 2024, you're out the door. All right, folks. I will talk to you next week. Much love and many well wishes and good riddances to 2024 and hello 2025. Happy New Year's. Be safe. Party hard if you must, and if not, keep it cool, hang out, chill, do whatever you would like. Because we all have lives to live, and let's go out and live them, goddammit. But until next time, this is Rambo for Radio. I'm out. Peace.